In this video, I'm going to talk with you about the best 5 climbing shoes for men of 2021. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. I'm Amanda and I'm a part of the Adventure Junkies team. It's a really cool company that helps people just like you get to spend more time outdoors. If you want to learn more about us, check out our website at www.theadventurejunkies.com. Now, before we go ahead and reveal our top picks, let's talk about a few things to keep in mind when choosing the right pair of climbing shoes for you. The first thing to consider when choosing the right pair of climbing shoes for you is the type of climbing you plan on doing. Whether it's steep overhung outdoor sport climbing, indoor bouldering, or multi-pitch trad. Climbing shoes are typically designed to excel within one specific category of climbing, but not always. For example, shoes made for overhanging routes tend to feature an aggressive downturn and plenty of rubber around the heel and the toe for heel and toe hooking, while those made for crack climbing are going to be a lot flatter and stiffer. Climbing shoes can be broken down into 3 different categories of downturn, 2 different categories of stiffness, and 3 different categories of closures. The downturn ranges from flat to moderate to aggressive, while climbing shoes are typically labeled stiff or soft, and closures include lace, Velcro, or pull-on slipper style options. Now finally, before we move on to our top 5 picks, other considerations to keep in mind include whether you'd prefer a leather or a synthetic upper, and how tight you'd like to size your climbing shoes. Now on to what you guys really tuned in for, our top 5 men's climbing shoe picks for 2021. Our first pick is our top overall rock climbing shoe for men. Pictured here as well, except this is the women's version, the Sportiva Katana laces. You'll see that the name Sportiva kind of dominates this list, but that's all for a really good reason. Sportiva is one of the premier climbing shoe manufacturers in the world and offers a high-performance climbing shoe option for pretty much any category of climbing. The Katana laces are among the most popular climbing shoes across a wide range of disciplines and experience levels as well. These shoes feature a low-volume toe that allows for really nice placement into thin cracks and pockets, precision edging, and a downturn design, although you can see just slightly, that is comfortable enough to allow for all-day wear at the same time. The Vibram XS Edge sole is as sensitive as it is stiff. In a nutshell, except for on the most overhung of boulder problems, the Katana laces will keep you feeling sendy all day long. What I like the most about these climbing shoes is how versatile they are for wearing for pretty much any style of climbing. And I can definitely attest to that truth. What I don't care for as much about the Katana laces is how expensive they are, topping this list at $195. But in my opinion, worth every penny. I hope you're enjoying this video so far, whether you're just starting out on your climbing foray or you've been sending hard routes for years. Before we present our second product, I just have one small favor to ask of you, and it will only take a second out of your day. You can even do it while you're sitting here right now, and hit the like button below. We're a small team with really big dreams over at the Adventure Junkies, and every like really makes a big difference. Even more importantly than that, your engagement helps us reach additional people who might be interested in the same information. So, thanks as always for watching. Our second climbing shoe selection is going to be the best option for those of you guys on a budget. The Sportiva Tarantulace. If you're a beginner climber, or perhaps you're just shopping on a tight budget, you can still get a pair of quality climbing shoes produced by Sportiva for under $90, albeit it seems a bit hard to believe. It's true. Sportiva designed the Tarantulace to provide for a high level of combined quality and performance in an affordable package that's pretty hard to beat. These shoes feature a flatter sole than the ones listed above, designed to be sized more comfortably than the Sportiva laces we talked about above, and 5mm of friction RS rubber, which is more than other climbing shoe options and adds to the Tarantulace's long-lasting durability, but does detract from its sensitivity, which is an important point I'd like to make here. And combined with having a soft sole doesn't make this the ideal package. Being constructed primarily from unlined leather, these shoes are designed to stretch and mold to your feet over time, making them a comfortable, albeit yet again insensitive, option. What I like most about the Sportiva Tarantulace is that they're comfortable and precise enough for wearing in the gym or outdoors at the crag. What I don't care for as much about these climbing shoes is that they can feel a bit loose over time, especially through the heel. Our third climbing shoe pick for men is going to be on the other end of the spectrum as our Tarantulaces. This one's going to be best suited for steep sport climbing and overhung bouldering. The Sportiva Solution Comps. If you're looking for an aggressively downturned shoe, even more so than the Katana laces, with a fabulous edging platform as well, take a peek at the Sportiva Comps. You probably won't find a higher quality pair of shoes designed specifically for competition-style climbing. The Solution Comps build off the original Solution design, but with increased softness and sensitivity, as well as a pared down heel, now equipped with a layer of sticky rubber. The hook and loop lacing system, a bit differently than the laces pictured here, is intuitive and allows for you to quickly dial in the perfect fit. It's kind of like a combination of laces and Velcros in the same package. And finally, I will mention that the tried and true P3 power platform included in the Sportiva Solution Comps is exceptional at its job, ensuring retention of the shoe's aggressive design throughout its entire lifetime. What I like most about the Sportiva Solution Comps is the Vibram Excess Grip 2 rubber, which kind of makes it feel like you're climbing with glue on feet. Not a bad feeling when you're up there on the wall. What I don't care for about this climbing shoes is that they're limited in versatility, and they wouldn't be suited to, say, slab or crack climbing. The fourth climbing shoe we've picked for men for 2021 is best for wearing on all-day multi-pitch climbs, the Sportiva TC Pros. When you trad masters want the ultimate performance shoe for edging and crack climbing, look to the TC Pros. They were designed specifically with this style of climbing in mind, and by one of America's reigning trad climbers, Tommy Caldwell, hence the inclusion of the letters TC. The TC Pros are made to withstand the rigors of all-day crack climbing, and they're built into the beloved stiff P3 midsole, which makes this absolutely possible. When you're confronted with endless pitches of edges and hand cracks on giant walls, you can rely on these shoes to keep you sailing upwards, pitch after pitch. Although they perform most extraordinarily on granite, you can use them for climbing on pretty much any kind of rock, and they will definitely outperform your expectations. What I like most about the TC Pros is the high top ankle protection, which does a really incredible job at keeping you from banging up your ankles too badly, especially on bigger cracks and off-width type features. What I don't care for about the TC Pros is their limited usefulness on overhanging terrain and small splitter cracks as well. Our final pick for the best men's climbing shoes of 2021 is the best option for tackling less than vertical terrain, the Black Diamond Aspects. When you need exceptional comfort and you're looking for a confidence booster on micro edges, the lace-up Aspects might be exactly what you've been looking for. And this is probably because of a combination of the neo-friction force molded rubber and their slightly asymmetrical shape. The Aspects offer a medium level of flexibility similar to the Katana laces, which improves these shoes' ability to edge while retaining its overall all-day comfort. Especially for those of you who experience pain through your Achilles while climbing, pay attention. The Aspects low top upper makes this shoe a great option for that. Combined with the stiff sole, it's effective at keeping foot fatigue to a minimum. What I like most about the Black Diamond Aspects is that the lining is made from hemp, making for a more sustainable alternative than many other climbing shoes. What I don't care for about these is that they require a pretty painful break-in period before they're comfy enough for wearing on all-day pursuits. If you want to check out any of these men's climbing shoes for yourself, simply look for the links included in the product descriptions below. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're confused about what gear to bring hiking, or maybe you've wasted money on gear in the past that just wasn't right for you, you definitely need to get a copy of this book. It's called The Beginner's Guide to Hiking Gear, and we created it with the total beginner in mind. You will learn what gear you actually need so you can safely enjoy your time outdoors. It covers all that you need to know, from how to choose each item to specific product recommendations, depending on your gender, budget, place you plan on going hiking, and more. You can buy it on Amazon, and it's available in both Kindle and paperback versions. Check out the link in the description below. Happy hiking!